I'm Joaquim Morales from 10B3, and this is my English presentation. Traditional clothing in the Philippines varies depending on the region. However, the most generally accepted traditional clothes are the barong Tagalog for the boys and the barot saya for the girls. The barong Tagalog, or as we refer to it, the barong, is a formal attire that's distinguished by its cuffs and its collar. The barong is made from a special type of fiber extracted from pineapples called the piña, or another type of fiber that is extracted from a plant called The shirt began its existence as a shirt made with the textiles piña and worn by indigenous Filipinos during pre-colonialism Philippines. During Spanish rule, however, it was refined by the Spaniards, as shown with the intricately designed embroidery found on parts of the barong. It was then reused as a symbol of Filipino pride and resistance against Spanish rule. Barot saya consists of a blouse and a long skirt. The blouse is often made with lightweight fabric with butterfly sleeves and intricate embroidery, while the skirt is typically floor-length and worn with a tapis or an overskirt for additional modesty. The origin of the barot saya can be traced back to the pre-colonial period in the Philippines, specifically during the time before Spanish colonization. During this era, indigenous Filipino clothing varied depending on the region and the social status of the wearer. However, the basic elements of the barot saya, the blouse, and the skirt, were already present. The barot saya evolved under Spanish influence, adopting certain European elements such as the use of lace and embroidery. Over time, it became a symbol of Filipino identity and cultural pride. The traditional animal of the Philippines is the carabao, also known as the Philippine water buffalo. The carabao is a well-known feature of Filipino life, as it's responsible for most of the agricultural load, including, but not limited to, carrying, towing, plowing, etc. Filipinos, they represent what we stand for, and that's strength, power, efficiency, perseverance, and most of all, hard work. Philippines is home to many types of food, many native and many more taken from local cultures such as China, Spain, then given its own special spin. I've narrowed it down to 2 special dishes. Adobo is a popular Filipino dish characterized by its savory, tangy, and slightly sweet flavor profile. It consists of meats such as chicken or pork marinated and simmered in a mixture of vinegar, soy sauce, garlic, bay leaves, and black peppercorns. Its rich history dates back to the Philippines' pre-colonial era. Before refrigeration, the dish was used as a way to preserve meat in a tropical climate. To increase the shelf life of the meat, they left it to marinate in vinegar and salt. Spanish colonists who arrived during the 16th century contributed to the dish by adding garlic and bay leaves. Today, the dish is served in many Filipino households, including but not limited to the one in the Philippines and the one in other countries as well. Pandesal is a soft and slightly sweet bread roll with a toast exterior, often enjoyed as a breakfast or snack item. Pandesal is typically enjoyed freshly baked and paired with a variety of spreads such as butter, cheese, margarine, and more. Pandesal holds a significant place in Philippine culinary history, dating back to again the Spanish colonial era. Its name derived from the Spanish pan de sal, meaning bread of salt. Its traditional ingredients includes flour, yeast, sugar, salt, sometimes milk or butter. It was introduced by Spanish settlers, initially resembling its Spanish counterpart, though evolved over time to suit the tastes and ingredients of locals. During the American occupation in the early 20th century, the recipe underwent further modifications incorporating Filipino preferences for softer, sweeter bread. The state of the dish currently is a soft and sweet bread that serves as a quick breakfast or an afternoon snack. Tiningkling is a traditional Filipino folk dance that originated in the Visayan Islands of the Philippines. It involves rhythmic tapping and sliding of bamboo poles on the ground while dancers step over and between the poles in a synchronized manner. The name tinkling is derived from the sound produced by the bamboo poles as they strike the ground and each other. Often performed during festive occasions and cultural events, tinkling is not only a form of entertainment but also a celebration of Filipino heritage and community spirit. The dance requires coordination, agility, and teamwork among the dancers, making it a captivating and dynamic expression of Philippine culture. Harana, in English, is the serenade. It's a traditional form of courtship in which the man sings to gain the woman's favor. Usually done in the girl's home, by a window, a ledge, and so on. It first started during the Spanish-Philippine period, taking inspiration from traditional Spanish folk songs. It is referenced multiple times in Filipino movies, theater, pop culture, and etc. And it continues to be the leading gesture to convey one's feelings to another in the traditional way, of course. There are many people that Filipinos today regard as being crucial to bring Philippines to where it is today. Jose Rizal is one of those people. Jose Rizal was a Filipino nationalist, writer, and revolutionary who played a crucial role in the Philippine independence movement during the late 19th century. He is best known for his famous literary works, particularly his novels Noli Me Tangere and El Filibusterismo, which exposed the injustices and abuses of Spanish colonial rule in the Philippines. Rizal's writing inspired Filipinos to fight for independence and sparked a sense of national identity and pride. He also advocated for social reforms in education, believing that education was key to liberation. Rizal's activisms and writings made him a symbol of resistance against oppression, and he ultimately sacrificed his life by being executed by the Spanish authorities in 1896. Lapu-Lapu was a revered native chieftain in the Philippines during the 16th century. He is known for his resistance against Spanish colonization, notably at the Battle of Mactan in 1521. Despite being outnumbered, Lapu-Lapu and his warriors defeated the forces of Ferdinand Magellan, defending their homeland and inspiring future generations to stand against oppression. Today, Lapu-Lapu is hailed as a national hero and is celebrated in many ways, like being named a fish. The KKK, full name being the Kataas-Taasang Kagalang-Galangan Katipunan, was an anti-colonialist group formed by great people I won't be mentioning, such as Andres Bonifacio, Diodafa Arellano, Teodora Plata, Ladislao Diva, Jose Dizon, and Valentin Diaz. The group came into existence in 1892 and was a secretive society in the Filipino underground, relying on secret messages, codes, and rituals to properly manage its members. Throughout the revolution, the Katipunan was responsible for multiple bouts and skirmishes with Spanish officials, with famous battles like the Battle of San Juan del Monte and Battle of Imus. After the Treaty of Paris, which saw the handoff of the Philippines to U.S. hands, the Katipunan saw its end when President of the U.S., Roosevelt, pardoned all Katipunan members who participated in the preceding conflicts against the U.S. Mano is a custom in the Philippines in which the younger person shows respect to the elder by gently touching the elder's hand onto their forehead. When speaking, using the word po or opo is in the sentence is a sign of respect mostly attributed to elders. However, when talking to strangers, using these words is also viable.
Sasalubungin